Bachelorette Jenn Tran's ex comes out as bisexual. June 9, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Jenn Tran has moved on from the heartbreak she suffered during The Bachelorette. She got engaged to Demonstrator at the end of the season. However, they broke up within weeks. She was forced to rehash the breakup on live TV and then watch the bittersweet proposal. Viewers blasted the cruel move. ABC yanked the Bachelorette spinoff from the 2025 TV schedule. Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise and a second Golden Bachelor season will air instead. Some fans of the franchise blamed Jenn Tran for the pause. After the breakup with Demonstrator, Jenn Tran competed on season 33 of Dancing with the Stars. She became more than just friends with her professional dance partner, Sasha Farber. Click here to read the latest on the breakup rumors surrounding Jenn and Sasha. In honor of Pride Month, Jenn Tran's ex shared her reaction to him coming out as bisexual. Keep reading for all the details. Jenn Tran explains why she's back in therapy. Jenn Tran is all about the importance of mental health. She talked about it often on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. However, her busy life prevented her from seeing her therapist for a while. She revealed last year that she ghosted her therapist while she was competing on Dancing with the Stars. In addition to TikTok and Instagram, Jenn Tran also shares snippets of her life on YouTube. She has a vlog where she updates fans on how life is going now that she is back in school. She moved back to Miami earlier this year to finish her physician's assistant degree. In the most recent upload, Jenn Tran addressed juggling school with her burgeoning career as a social media influencer. She also revealed that she's back in therapy. However, fans shouldn't worry about her. She said that it's more maintenance therapy to have someone to bounce ideas off of. The Bachelorette star also shared footage from a recent shopping trip in NYC. Check out the full video below. Bachelorette star's ex comes out as bisexual. June is Pride Month in honor of the LGBT+ community. One of Jenn Tran's ex-boyfriends revealed on a podcast that he's bisexual. Viewers first met Matt Rossi when he flew to New Zealand when Jenn was filming The Bachelorette there. The former couple had dated on and off for a few years, and he wanted to join the show for another chance. She ultimately turned him down. While many viewers thought he was on the show for clout, he actually had a social media following before he was on the reality show. He hosts a podcast called The Scaries with Matty Rossi. In one recent episode, he shared something about his relationship with Jenn Tran that wasn't shown on TV. He recounted a time in their relationship when he came out as bisexual. He said that it was the first time he come out to someone he was dating, and he was shocked by Jenn Tran's reaction. According to Matt Rossi, Jenn Tran was beyond supportive when he revealed he was bisexual. Social media users took to the comments on the TikTok video to praise Jenn Tran for being open-minded. It didn't work out with Jenn and Matt, but they seem to be on good terms. Share your reaction. Jenn Tran's ex comes out as bisexual, why he hid it from her, and what she's saying now. Chapter 1. The surprise headline that shook Bachelor Nation. It dropped like a thunderclap on a Tuesday morning. One push notification, one Instagram post, one firestorm of speculation. Former flame of Bachelorette Jenn Tran comes out as bisexual. Bachelor Nation froze. Fans paused their oat milk lats. Reddit threads exploded. Was it Andrew L.? Was it Ryan C.? Or was it someone from before she stepped onto the most romantic franchise on television? It was Devin Matei. Devin, the quietly charismatic anesthesiology resident she dated 2 years before her season of The Bachelorette. Not many fans knew his name, but insiders had whispered about him for months. He was the one Jenn once said had broken something deep inside her heart. Now, he was back in the headlines for reasons no one saw coming. Chapter 2. Meet Devin Matei, the ex no one expected to matter. Before the roses, the group dates, and the tears in front of mansion fireplaces, there was Devin, a Filipino-Indian New Yorker with a disarming smile and a love for jazz. He met Jenn when they were both shadowing a surgeon during their third year of med school. Their connection had been instant, electric, and confusing. For Jenn, he was both emotionally intuitive and mysteriously guarded. They dated for 6 months, long conversations, shared playlists, museum dates. But just when Jenn thought he might be the one, he ghosted her. 3 weeks, no texts, no calls, no closure. Eventually, he sent a message that read only, "I'm not in a place to give you what you deserve." Jenn moved on. Barely. The next time she brought up Devin publicly was during a cocktail party conversation with a contestant named Anthony when she said, "There was one guy who just made me question if I was ever enough. And I think a piece of me still carries that doubt." She didn't name him, but now we know. Chapter 3. The Instagram post that opened the floodgates. Devin's post wasn't sensational, it was tender. "I've spent so many years running from who I am. I've finally stopped. I'm bisexual, and I'm proud. To those I've hurt in my silence, I'm sorry, especially you, Jenn." Accompanying the message was a photo of Devin, eyes teary, flanked by his older sister and his new partner, a man named Ethan, a photographer based in Brooklyn. Bachelor Nation lost its collective mind. Jenn's fans started asking questions. Did she know? Did he cheat? Why didn't he tell her the truth? Jenn didn't respond immediately, but her silence didn't stop the speculation. Chapter 4. Jenn breaks her silence. 2 days later, Jenn posted a video from a sunny porch in Malibu. She wore no makeup, just a white tank top, a delicate gold chain, and a tired smile. "I've seen your DMs. I know what everyone's talking about," she began. "And I just want to say, I support Devin. I really do. When we were together, I didn't know, but I did feel like he was struggling with something. I just didn't have the vocabulary to name it. And he wasn't ready to say it. We've spoken. I told him I'm proud of him, and that the version of him who broke my heart isn't the version I see now. I think he's finally healing, and I'm trying to do the same." Fans called it classy, raw, and deeply Jenn. But insiders say the situation has left a much deeper impact than the public can see. Chapter 5. What Jenn's friends are saying behind the scenes. One of Jenn's close friends, Bachelorette alumna Michelle Young, told Us Weekly. Jenn was blindsided when Devin left her. She took that breakup harder than anyone realized. Now, with all of this coming out, I think it's stirring up stuff she thought she had buried. But Jenn's strong. She's working through it with grace. Another source, anonymously, told Dux Moi, Devin was her blueprint. Everyone after him was compared to him. That's why it was so hard for her to open up on her season. She was scared of being missiled again. Chapter 6. A Secret Shared. Jenn's private message to Devin. A day after her video went viral, Devin shared a screenshot of a private message Jenn had sent him. He blurred most of it, but left one sentence visible. "I always hoped you'd find the courage to be yourself. I'm proud of you." It was the closure neither of them had ever gotten, until now. In an exclusive interview with People, Devin elaborated. "I wasn't honest with her. Not because I didn't care, but because I was terrified. Being bisexual and Asian American comes with layers of shame I hadn't unraveled yet. Jenn deserved better. I didn't give it to her then, but I'm trying to be better now." Chapter 7. Bachelor Nation Reacts. Caitlin Bristow tweeted, "This is how you grow, how you own your truth. I'm in awe of Devin and Jenn." Nick Viall joked on his podcast, "Devin just won over Bachelor Nation without even being on the show. That's talent." Becca Kufrin said, "Jenn has always led with heart. She handled this perfectly." Meanwhile, Redditors were dissecting every frame of Jenn's Instagram video, trying to detect whether there was more between her and Devin still lingering under the surface. Chapter 8. The Ethan Factor. So, who is Ethan? The man now holding Devon's heart is a 34-year-old New Yorker who photographs marginalized communities and teaches queer art history at a liberal arts college. His Instagram is filled with analog photography, vintage sweaters, and activism. He posted a message of his own, defending Devon. Coming out is never easy, especially when the world thinks it already knows you. Devon loved Jenn. That love was real. His identity doesn't erase that, it just expands the truth. Many fans started sending Ethan love, but a few trolls accused Devon of using Jenn. The backlash wasn't huge, but it was enough for Jenn to release a follow-up story. Sexuality is not deception, it's self-discovery. Devon doesn't owe anyone shame. And with that, she turned off her comments. Chapter 9. What this means for Jenn's future. Jenn's season of The Bachelorette ended with a proposal from contestant Tyler Reese, a 31-year-old ER nurse from Denver. But recently, fans noticed she hasn't worn her engagement ring in several photos. When asked during an appearance on Live with Kelly and Mark, she offered a cryptic answer. Love is complicated, especially after the cameras stop rolling. Sources say she and Tyler are taking space, and that the recent news about Devon has made Jenn reflect deeply on what she truly wants. Could the door be opening again between her and Devon? Unlikely, but fans aren't giving up hope. Chapter 10. Devon's final message for now. 1 week after the news broke, Devon posted a photo of the ocean with a caption that read, "Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is let someone go and wish them well. That's what Jenn did for me, and now I finally understand why." It was liked over 400 times. Even Jenn clicked like. And that, for many, was the perfect ending to a story that once had no closure. Epilogue. What we know, and what we don't. Devon Matei didn't just come out, he came full circle. Jenn Tran didn't just forgive, she grew. Their love story wasn't televised, but maybe that made it even more real. And now, years after it ended, it's teaching Bachelor Nation something we all need to remember. The love that breaks you can still shape you. And the people who leave might still leave you with truth. What's next for Jenn? A podcast? Another shot at love? An Oprah interview? Whatever it is, we'll be watching, because she's the Bachelorette who just showed the world how to lose with grace and love without fear.